Hey guys, so for this video I'll be filming my collection that I have for GOT7. Of course I'll be including, obviously right here you can see subunits and just showing everything that I have from them, my collection plans, discussing a little bit about GOT7's music and kind of like their future, because they've seemed to be hinting that they'll be promoting a bit less than they did before, which I'm completely fine with, but I'll talk about that later once I finish showing everything that I have from them. And then if there's something that I may be wanting or something, I will talk about it throughout the video. So the first thing that I have is their I think this is a single album, Bounce by JJ Project, which are making a comeback at the end of this month, so I'm really excited. So I'll probably get that one as well, because they did hint that it's going to be a fun song. And I really like Bounce as well. It's a really fun track. So this was like a pre-debut thing, so I recommend getting it before it becomes like a rare thing. Then I have GOT7's first mini album. What is this called? I think it's called Got It. But the packaging is quite unique. It's difficult to store, but I think it's unforgettable. It brings me back a lot of memories when they first debuted. Then I have their second mini album, Got Love. Really enjoyed this mini album. A is really catchy as well. So I'm really happy I have that one. Then I have their first full-length album, Identify. I think there's called the horizontal version, or the one with a black cover. I really like this one better than the other one, which is the it's called the close-up version. So, and this one's signed by I think Young J or J, I don't know. Then I have their third mini album, Just Right. Then I have the winter edition of Mad. So this is where I'm going to talk about some of my collection kind of things for GOT7. So I was actually going to get the regular editions before this was announced, and right before I bought those, because I was waiting a little bit, for some odd reason I didn't get it instantly. I think I just didn't have money. But then they announced they were doing a repack, and I was kind of waiting to see if it's going to have new songs or if the packaging was going to be cool or not. And I really like the packaging, and I love the Christmas song, even though it doesn't fit with the whole album sound at all. It seems like it was a really random song to add, but it fits the winter season, so I'm glad that at least they have a winter song or like a Christmas track. And the music video was really cute. And yeah, so I don't think I'll be getting the other two versions of this, which are I think those are called the horizontal and vertical versions. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. But I'm content with just having this, especially because it has the extra song, so it's just a bit more expensive than the regular one. Then I have their Flight series. I have I think, what is this one called? Departure. So I have Departure, and I don't know which version this is, so sorry if I don't know all the names. Then I have Turbulence, and I have the JB version. So I actually got really lucky because I ordered this. I think I pre-ordered this actually, and I was kind of just hoping to get the group version or JB's. But I actually like every single member in GOT7, but I just like JB a tad bit more. So I got really lucky with this. I also made an unboxing so you can see the things that I got for this album. And yeah, this packaging, it's it's pretty good packaging. And the last thing that I have is Arrival, which is their I guess the final album for the Flight Log series, and I don't know which version this is. So I like that they had this little thing, and they kind of keep up with the but so here's where I talk about a little bit about my collection plans for GOT7. So obviously, like I mentioned previously, I do think I'm gonna get the JJ Project album. That I don't know if it's gonna be a mini or full-length album, but they haven't really confirmed that yet. And as for the Japanese stuff, I don't think I'll be getting the singles. For sure, I'm not getting the singles. I don't know who is in charge of their Japanese music, but they definitely need to get fired because I honestly don't really enjoy that music. If you like it, then good for you, but I just don't enjoy it at all. I think the song production and the music videos as well are really poorly done. It's really unfair for them to get just these really weird songs that they're just really strange to listen to. I do think the exception for their Japanese discography is their mini album that they released not so long ago, but the other tracks that they have for singles, oh my gosh, I don't know who is picking these songs, because I'd rather them just do Japanese versions of their title tracks than just random Japanese songs that have poor production. I don't know who is giving them those things. So hopefully Twice doesn't get the same treatment once they start releasing original Japanese content, but as of right now, I don't think I'll be getting any other things in Japan. Maybe their mini album and their full-length album, but the singles are a no-no for me. As for oh yeah, and then now I'm just gonna be a little bit more critical of GOT7, because even though I do have basically everything that they released in Korea, if not like a repackage of their other stuff, I don't really like the direction that they're going to, with musically. I know the members are writing like stuff, like some songs on the albums and everything, but I kind of prefer a lot of their B-sides on their when they first started out. They seem a little bit more cohesive and just better produced. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I don't know, the songs are not really doing it for me. It takes a little bit for me to really like it, to like the songs that they've done, especially Never Ever and Hard Carry. They sound really similar. I don't know, I feel like they fit more of that other type of sound, like sounds like A or Just Right, or maybe even to the extent of If You Do. But I feel like they're just trying to go with whatever's trending, especially like there's trying to have a similar sound to BTS, which I completely understand why JYP is doing that since it's very successful, but they're not doing really well in Korea when it comes to digital ranking. So I know it's difficult for boy groups to rank within like the top 100 on Melon, but GOT7 has a lot of physical sales, so I don't know what's going on there, if it's just sales mostly from international fans, because I do know they have a really good and strong following when it comes to international fans. But other than that, it just shows that their songs are not doing that well in Korea, because they drop really fast. Because even groups like 17, who are fairly new, they have maintained at least for a couple months within the 100 songs in Melon, and so you can tell that I don't feel like they're giving GOT7 the best album production. The music videos are really cool, I would say that, but I just don't listen to them as much. I really am kind of just buying their stuff because I really like the members, and I don't really like doing that for groups. So I might stop buying things from GOT7 for this exact reason, because I like them a lot, but if I am not liking all of their music, I don't think I'll be buying it at all. But hopefully things change, and JYP gives them better songs and just more solid albums, because when it comes to just album production, I think they're falling behind compared to other groups. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. If I didn't like GOT7, then why would I have all of these things? So it's kind of just like a fan's point of view with the whole thing. I really hope that they go back to the era, the songs starting from If You Do and prior, those were really good in my opinion. Fly took me a while to really like, but Hard Carry and Never Ever, they're not bad songs, but they just don't they don't do much for me in my opinion. So maybe I'm like one of the few, but I have seen a lot of the comments from GOT7 fans who kind of are on the same page with me on this. But yeah, so hopefully the mini album or full-length album from JJ Project is really good, and that GOT7's music gets better over time. Also, I feel like they're going to promote a little bit less than they used to, because JYP made a statement of how the members are going to promote a lot more individually. So with a subunit, I think that's going to fill in the space a lot. Jackson is also rumored to have a solo in China. So I don't know if I'll get Jackson solo, even though he's like one of my favorites in the group. I just don't see him as a solo musical artist. He's more of like a variety kind of in performance type of idol, not much of a singer. But who knows? Maybe it's really good. And yes, I would say that if they're going to have like solos in the future and anytime soon, I really want to hear Yugyeom have a solo album, because in GOT7 songs we usually get to hear JB and Young Jae the most. So I really want to hear just a solo album from Yugyeom, because I think he deserves it a lot. I like the tone of his voice, and he's obviously an amazing dancer and has a lot of stage presence. So that's one of the members that I want a solo from. And yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, comment down below. I'll be uploading my Girls' Generation collection very soon. I was just waiting for this album to arrive, and at the end I will film a video with all my K-pop albums all together. But if you're curious about any other groups that I collect, I made a playlist on my channel, so just click on my channel name and then click on playlist, and you'll see my K-pop album collection, and then you can see all the videos I uploaded, where I show basically all the albums that I have for other groups. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.